When I turn the camera, everybody turns and walks away.
Don't worry about dropping it.
Did I get that on here?
All those D words. I don't know.
Well, you know, we were to dinner a couple weeks ago. You know, we bumped into we watched. No, he had. He's had up there.
I'm sitting here. I didn't prove that very well. I can appreciate that.
Or anything else that's still on.
Wave Hunter. Esty Root.
Yo, oh.
It's amazing.
Aleph, Shaliach, Daniel Aaron Salzer, please come forward. Aleph Mazkir, Art Eliezer Pliskin, please. Okay. They're not there. Where's your son?
Ari's supposed to have him. This
Next to that, I guess one here.
Oh, that's me. They're in the right order, okay?
This was your 1997-1998 fall winter term board. I'm going to talk to you guys basically in the state, but I just want to say something at first. I'll start off with, I guess I'll go Nate first, because he was installed first. Nate, you did a great job as the Gon. I was proud of you. You were my right-hand man throughout the year of the term. Yeah. You helped me out so much with chapter of the year stuff, and programming was unbelievable this term. You should be very proud of yourself. Abram, education was sky high. I mean, you were only there for one of them, but you know the other one was pretty good. Nate and I did a nice job with it.
I was sick.
He had mono, so you did a great job as well. A lot of the AITs learned a lot from you this year, and you know you'll do great things in the future for this chapter. Dan, I think it's funny if I'm last from the same. Dan, I didn't actually expect you to do anything this term because you were a senior. And I'm glad that you proved me wrong. Your Habitat for Humanity thing was great. I mean, I wasn't there, but I heard it was good. And you and Ruben did a nice donut delivery thing, and I was impressed. I mean, we did a team play each time, and that's contributed to your success. And you've been a very nice helper for me throughout the time. I'm not gonna. Oh, Ari's next. Ari, calls went out. We talked a lot. We talked every week. I'm sorry, I know I told you that I was going to call you, but you know it worked out anyways. Calls seemed to go out. Your con committee worked well, and I think that shows that you did something. People are here right now, so you just put out calls, and you just blew out your candle. I did too. So I think that's good job.
Oh.
I'll say something about them, though they're not here. Kevin's the small one with the hat. And Chad's the one with the afro.
Football.
Yeah. Kevin and Chad were two different board members completely. Chad admitted he's sorry for not being an actual member this past term. He's upset that he didn't have the chance to help you guys out. He's going to try and get active in the future, he says. Their ISF donation was amazing. It started off very slow, but it ended up, and they impressed me. And yeah. And JB, he put out 2 papers. I don't know if he's going to put out a 3rd one today. I'm not quite sure. Oh, he is. He's putting out a 3rd one. And Oakwood Club. Those drawings are courtesy of Abram.
Joe,
Okay, so With that, I install you, Nathaniel Chaim Auerbach, of the position of Aleph Sagan. You, Abram Michael Schwartz. I install you, Abram Michael Schwartz, from the position of Aleph Mori. I install you, Daniel Aaron Salzer, from the position of Aleph Shaliach. And I install you, Ariel Eliezer Pliskin, from the position of Aleph Mazkir. I install Kevin Rosenberg and Chad Zimmerman from the position of Aleph Gizbarim. I install Jason Richard Brownstein from the position of Aleph Self-Fair. And I install Kevin Rosenberg from the position of Aleph Kohen Gadol. Nice. Clap for the board. Okay. Stop. Oh wait, can you guys please stay quiet for this. Okay. Stop, collaborate, and listen. Size back with a brand new invention. Aleph Sagan, my brother Aleph. Have not.
So.
Okay. Well, we did it. For 1 year now, we will have the title of Best Chapter in the Ohio Northern Region in front of our name. And I couldn't be prouder of our accomplishments this year. The reason I started the state of my chapter with the Vanilla Ice quote was for the sole reason that I have always wanted to use him in a cheesy quote before a speech, and I saw this as one of my last opportunities to do so. I believe that this year at Regional Convention, Samson proved that we are a chapter on the prowl, and with the guidance of the once quoted All-World Board, we have accomplished everything we have set out to do. This will be my last speech I give to the chapter as Aleph Gadol, so please listen to what I have to say. I see a chapter with much potential, and I only want the best for it. Let me start off with the category that I feel we excel at most, fraternity. At Fall Fling and LTI this year, we were the most fraternal and spirited chapter. We paraded around, making us well seen and heard. Rarely would you find a person at one of these conventions who did not know our 2076 cheer or our Samson Samson Man song. We just did what we wanted and made it more fun for us. We built strong bonds those weekends and carried it over to other chapter functions. Not only have we proved we are fraternal, our fraternal ways at conventions, but at chapter programs as well. We get along for the most part and hang out with each other outside of chapter programs as well. Like I said of Bo Sweetheart, we have an Aleph who once said, once we start hanging out outside of chapter programs, that is when we will be truly successful. Dan was right, and though he was made fun of for the time for his manifesto, he knew what he was talking about, and we should be thankful to him for all the work he's put into that and everything else he's done. That brings me to the idea of respect. This term we've gotten better. Over 1 year ago at Regional Convention 97, the then RAG, Daniel Rosenberg, stood in front of the region and said that respect was our biggest problem. Though we have improved, we are still getting better. At program after program, I see the same owls picking on other owls. Though I will not mention your name, you should know who you are. Think about what you're doing to the person and Samson in general. You publicly embarrass these people and do not stand for what Samson is about. If you can't change your ways, then maybe Samson is not the chapter for you. As members get older, we need to try and make them feel that they are still welcome, not only for a ride, but for their ideas and experience. Leadership. We might have had too much of this year. On many occasions, we had younger olives who had the desire to help out in some way or another, and we did not have the place for them to lead. To all those who want to lead, please be patient. Your day will come, and you can help mold the chapter into the Samson you want. With so many younger olives running for board and being on board, I know that the chapter will be safe for years to come. Take care of the chapter. It has meant so much to me and many other upperclassmen. It may seem as though I'm leaving the chapter by the way I'm talking, but I'm not. You have to put up with me for 1 more year. I just won't have the hands-on ability to shape the chapter. Fortunately, I've held my last board position, besides Kohen Gadol, in Samson, but I have not attended my last event. Being regional off Moscow will take up a lot of my time, so I will not be at every event. I will be as active as possible while holding my regional office to the best of my ability. To Abram, Ari, JB, Rich, Aaron, Mick, JR, and Nate, lead Samson to high places because it is yours now. Samson is made up of many different groups. We have the I Will Live and Die for This chapter group, the board members, The Olives when it fits into my schedule group, the non-motivated, the older Olives, and the newer Olives, and the Olives that never came back. There have been many non-board Olives who have contributed to this chapter a great deal over the past 6 months. Olives like Reuben Friedman, Eric Nathanson, and Aaron Rund. They have been at every program possible, and even planned a program or two. These 3 Olives have a great deal of potential, and I know that they will be willing to help each of you out when needed. I kind of have a desire for Reuben to do well, since he is my recruit, and have seen him help out Danny Boy at the position of Olive Shaliah. Up to now, Reuben has not let me down, and has always been the leader that I wanted him to be. Aaron has a desire to see Samson rise to places we as a chapter have never seen before. He will help us get there. Eric is possibly our most active Olive. He goes to every event possible and is fun to be around. We all know his favorite word. Other Olives such as Brady Simon and Mick Fine have recently become active or active once again. Mick, though he's been attending programs for a while, just joined and has a desire to help out Samson. Brady was an extremely active Olive over the spring-summer term, but seemed not to be interested in BBYO, with school taking a majority of his free time. Brady, I know that you can balance the two and be the leader you want to be. Samson also has Olives such as James Gooten, Matt Newberry, Leon Sinoff, Rich Rund, Adam Becker, and Ira Ross, who are great Olives. However, they do not have Samson as the top thing in their life, or just have too many things in their life. They are the key to Samson continuing to be strong. They come to as many events as possible and are active when they can be. I encourage all of you, if you are here, to try and see if you can squeeze more time for Samson into your lives. You are all cool guys, so stay active. The Neighborhood Youth Organization is such an amazing experience, and wish that everyone could have the same experience as I have been so fortunate to have. Our senior crew, minus Dan, I won't talk about you now, I'll talk about you later, is made up of Mike Berger and Scott Simon. It's a shame to me to see them treat this year as a blow-off year in Samson. They came sometimes, and when they did not actively participate. I understand that they are seniors, but did not really want to chill with all the younger guys, and I hope that all of you keep me as active as possible in my senior year. Scott was in Samson a few months longer than me, but to me, it was sad for me to see him not care for the chapter as much as he once did. He gave so much to Samson his first year in the organization, and I want you all to remember that, because that is how he should be remembered. Mike, well, he's Mike. The one-time board member is sometimes seen at programs, and when he is there, he's a great addition to the mix. There are a pair of Olives who baffle me, though. Justin Wolford and Evan Hirsch, the dynamic duo. It feels as though I do not need to say more than that, but I want to. They came to programs, which is great because I joined with one of them, and the other one is a close school friend of mine. But they ended up hurting us when they came. The two of them are filled with so much enthusiasm and craziness that they disturbed every program they were at. I asked them to at least calm down a little bit, especially when programs are ended because of them. If they start goofing around, please do not play into their game. They are two cool guys, so you should get to know them though. Our younger core of guys is as strong as ever. I can even compare them to Samson's class of younger guys when I joined. AITs like Hunter Haas, Justin Wolford, Sean Cutler, Michael Doris, J.R. Siegel, Andrew Grover, Neil Goldstein, Andrew Kaplan, and Aaron Hoffman are the future of this chapter. When they are ready, please do not stand in their way. They will be amazing leaders. All they need is the right guidance. Help them find their way into the chapter, and then see what they can do. I believe in them, and so should you. I would now like to take the opportunity to address my board for this term. Well, my board reached heights I never thought possible. Though problems occurred along the way, we still made it. Programs were done, communication was strong, money was raised, and education occurred. I want to let my board know that this chapter is forever in debt for your hard work, and you should all be proud of the work you did this term. Alf Sofair, Jason Richard Brownstein. Jason was AIT Gadol the term before, but never really took on the responsibility in this chapter. I had my doubts at first, but he went well beyond what I thought possible. JB, I saw at regional convention and at many programs that you are getting the respect you deserve and are taking on the responsibilities handed to you. His papers were done in such neat order that the only thing that makes me upset is the fact that I really do not have the responsibility to work with him as his regional counterpart. Jason, you've done an amazing job, and when the two of us went up to accept second best paper in the ONR, I was proud to walk up with you. Your different color papers idea has added much needed spunk to the Samsonite, and you did an amazing job following in the shoes of the best spring-summer term sofa ring. JV, I hope you climb to the top of Samson's exec board ladder. Your climb to the top of the Samson's exec board ladder is filled with successes, and I know that you will make a great Sagan this term. Out of Kokis Baring, Kevin, Louis Rosenberg, and Chad Zimmerman. I believe that the only good thing that has come out of you two being Kokis Baring is the fact that you showed that codes do not work. I'm going to speak to you separately because you two have done a completely different job. Kevin, I'm so impressed with you. I figured that you were on board just to be on board, and boy was I wrong. I know that I gave you a hard time because you started off slow, but you made one of our largest single-term ISF donations in a while. You pulled together last term's candy sales, you sold Samson soundtracks, and your Grubathon and Games Night each brought in a respectable amount of money. You've been a great asset to me this term, also acting as Kohen Gadol, and helping me through the problems I have had. Though I don't think you want to run for board again, please reconsider. You did a great job this term, and would like to have you at my birthday party at LTI 1998. You are a great leader and wish you success in whatever road you take from here on out. Next is Chad. Now, unlike Kevin, Chad really did just run for board to be on board. He and I have talked recently, and he understands the errors in his ways. Chad just didn't have the AZA fire burning within him, and never got up to help this chapter this term. I thought that he would be a future Aleph Gadol, but now I know that he just doesn't have that desire to be on board and lead the chapter for more than one event here or there. Aleph Mazkir, Ariel, Eliezer Pliskin. Ari did a sababa job this term. Sababa means awesome in Hebrew. I was unsure about how high to set the standards for Ari, since I really have not seen him in action. Ari went above and beyond anything I could have imagined. He created a successful calling committee this term and was always willing to help out other board positions in their jobs. He has shown himself as a leader and understands how things should be done to be done well. I know that the future stores good things for Ari and BBYO, and know he will be a great help in building a back-to-back chapter of the year for Samson. Al Shaliach, Daniel Aaron Salzer. Well, Danny boy, you did it. 8 terms on board, am I right? 7? 8 terms on board, and you finished with a bang. You had many successful community service programs with the help of Reuben, and even a service or two. But more than the actual position, you served as a leader and a person with a link to the past of Samson. Samson will be hurt with you away, but I know that younger Alephs, especially those who just registered, will fill the hole that you are leaving. Your Task Day program at Habitat for Humanity was a success. People had fun, and we did the job we set out to do. The one problem that you seem to have though, is the fact that you were a graduating senior. Like most in this situation, senioritis hit you, and you lost interest in the chapter for a while. You regrouped and landed on your feet. You and everyone else in attendance should feel good about helping out the community. Good luck at OSU. Samson and Chick-fil-A will miss you. Aleph Mori, Abram Michael Schwartz. Abram, you did a fantastic job as Mori. I set my hopes high for you, and you laughed at them as you passed them. By playing 2 great AIT sessions, the chapter has learned a great deal. Not only did you teach them, but you also formed yourself as a leader, which is clearly shown in conventions. You, more than anyone else, made sure that Samson was in the spotlight at these functions, and always led us in a cheer after cheer. I know that you will lead the chapter well in the future, and believe that you can keep us at the level we are at right now. Take these younger AITs and turn them into Samson men. With all your accomplishments, you had one failure, or at least in my mind. When an Aleph joins Samson, or joins the chapter and sees the Aleph Gadol get installed, and sees people doing the AZA pep song with him, it is a dream that one day he will be able to do the same. Now, when my term as Gadol finished at elections, I had only 4 or 5 Alephs screaming with me, and that upset me. It seems as though you did everything well, but forgot some small details. I want to thank you, though, for being there for me when other supposed friends were not. This year was challenging and I could not have gotten through it without your support. You will do a great job as Gadol this term. Alf Sagan, Nathaniel Haim Auerbach. Nate Dogg, you did one hell of a job as Sagan. Programs were planned by numerous amounts of people, and people enjoyed them. You have been my right-hand man and was there to give suggestions when I asked for it. I know that it was hard for you to lose for Gadol 6 months ago, but you took it in stride and did what was needed. You were also great help when putting together the awards for a regional convention. All the programming awards we won are a tribute to your success this term as Sagan. There's one thing, however, I noticed. Over the last 2 or 3 months, you have not been an Aleph of Samson, but an Aleph running for the RAG in the years 1999 to 2000. Campaigning now has lost the thing, is a low thing to do now, especially with a year to go. You are hurting yourself because AZA campaigning is not to be done. Do not give up on your chapter. Stay with us for 1 more year and then possibly take on regional board. Please do not get me wrong. I am proud of your work you've done this term. Just consider this. Now that my term as Aleph Gadol is almost complete, I want to thank all of you for a great term. I hope that I've served you to the best of my ability. And I hope you know that. I gave this position all that I had to give, and I hope that it showed. I'm going to miss holding the position, but I'm hopeful that the new board will do what they are elected to do. I tried to make myself open to changes and suggestions, and I believe that meetings were fun. That was one of my original goals. To future Gadolian that may sit in this room right now, enjoy your time as Gadol. It is a great position, and take all from it that you can. The position of Samson's Aleph Gadol basically gives you the opportunity to find out who you really are. Don't back away from challenges, but take them on. To all the Alephs sitting in this room, to the Alephs being installed, and the other active Alephs in Samson, do not get caught up in moving to the top, being on board, or being recognized. Samson is about being yourself, and if you act as the person you actually are for 4 years or less that you have in the chapter, you are very lucky. Take advantage of all that this chapter, region, and order have to offer. You can get so much out of this, so please take advantage of the numerous opportunities given to you. Get to know one another and make friendships in and outside of Samson and Cleveland. Each of you have something special inside of you. Just don't wait till the last second to show what it is, because everyone will lose out. Samson can be an amazing chapter. The chapter of the year caliber it is today, but it can also be the junky chapter it was when I joined, when programs were rare and communication did not happen. Let's build on the foundation that we have made for ourselves and continue our hike to the top of this order. Fraternity is the key to our success, and right now we are doing just fine. In the words of OMC, hey, if you want to know the rest, buy the rights. Fraternally submitted with undying love for the chapter of the year, Spanky the Spirit Monkey, my all-world board, the belief that the younger Alephs will lead us to greatness, Vanilla Ice, the opportunity you have given me to serve as your 1997-1998 Fall-Winter Aleph Gadol, and my home, Samson AZA number 2076. Josiah Alexander Haas, Aleph Gadol, 1997-1998 Fall-Winter term, Samson Aleph forever.
Over the plastic.
I think it's...
One of your taller members.
Okay.
He does go to a lot of programs.
Okay.
He had a great time last night with the French fries.
Jason. You've been a close friend of mine since the last summer. I knew you'd do a great job as Sagan. I want to see lots of social programming. Keep all 5 folds fresh. Do just as good of a job as you did last term, Miss Sophia. You or the AIT Gadol may be running meetings while I'm in Israel. Aleph Sagan, you've been chosen for this high and honorable position. Or Aleph Jason, you have been chosen for the high and honorable office of Aleph Sagan of this chapter. Aleph Sagan, I hereby Jason, I hereby install you as the Sagan of Samson AZA. Spring, summer term, 98. Spring, summer term, 98. Okay. Ari. 98, spring, summer term, Colleen Gill. Jonathan Roth, Siegel. By the power invested in me, I hereby install you. Co-So Fair, 1998, spring, summer term. Oh, and by the power invested in me, Nathaniel Chaim Auerbach, I hereby install you. Spring, summer term. Co-So.
Watch me get.
Mick Charles Fine. Mickey Charles. By the power invested in me, I hereby install you. 1998 spring summer term. Light it.
Oh, run down. Yeah, we'll take that one down there.
No, that's from Jason.
Maybe you'll show up.
Here. Oh, sorry.
Let's just not install.
Is there another candle back there?
Let's keep Dan as our eternal show. We can hold a match. Dan is our olive peanut gallery now.
Keep it there.
Hey, I've been in the peanut gallery for like a few months now.
You're the mutual
You don't
peanut
shout
gallery.
funny stuff like Dan. Yeah, I do.
You're the co-peanut gallery.
You just cough and hack up the wedding.
Yeah, I got the cough. It's not my fault. Come on, man. Oh, I got it.
Here, flip it over.
Do we need another candle?
There we go.
Yay. Now that half the candles in
Pull it down.
No, keep it held up so close. There you go.
Here
I think I did already. By the, Ariel Eliezer Pliskin. By the power invested in me, I hereby install you. 1998 spring summer term. Jason Richard Brownstein. By the power invested in me, I hereby install you. Alice again. Spring summer term 98.
Put the paper next to it.
Jimmy, you can be quiet.
Right there.
Okay.
Brass instruments. And we have 4 different instruments in this class. We have trumpets, cornets, trombone, and baritones, all playing in different keys at times. So it's a little difficult sometimes, but I think they've made wonderful progress, as you'll see in the songs they're going to play. Our first song is a surprise symphony, and see if we can...
Hayden? Wait, where is Hayden? Wait a minute. I'm too close. I'm too zoomed. There. There we go. Cool. All right, let's.
Look at Mrs. Kaufman first, so we have both eyes in one place.
All right, shoot.
Now I know what their minds are thinking. This is Josiah.
Have you met him before? All right.
What?
It's not my angel.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
Josiah, Daddy was crying in the car. This is your junior prom.
Okay. I'm a regular already at this place. Is this the same boy all the time? Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? Never mind.
I just call him and say, okay, no problem, we know.
Same as I.
What did they end up giving?
Yeah, she's kind of a pain in the neck. Can I
Oh, I had to tell Bobby it's.
Oh, this is great. That really is beautiful.
Well, you'll make.
Come on, Hunter! Come on, Hunter! Relax, gentlemen.
At the pants.
Push it! We're on the other side of the field. You want some water?
All took the wrong
Who's in second place?
They run around the
Come on, Hayden! Close down! What are you doing, Hayden?
Twice?
They can run straight to the orange.
Look at all their buddies. All the buddies are here.
You guys are tough!
Go, guys!
I know. When they did that, they go, good luck.
Go, Adam!
Come on! Keep going, you're doing great, guys.
Don't go to the backstop. Right to the cone when you get through there.
Keep going, gentlemen. Great job. Keep going.
Come on,
Don't let up. All right. Keep going. Excellent.
Come on, Hayden! Come on, Hayden! He's coming up on you!
Nice job. Number 2 man coming in.
So what did you get this for, Hunter?
200.
What a shame team. Look, the Squatley brothers. Dre, I got that on film.
Sorry.
Come on, Hunter!
Go, Hunter! Go! Run, Michelle!
Come on, Hayden! Go, 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 go! To you, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Hunter. Happy birthday to you.
Cha-cha-cha.
Yay!
Oh, yay!
You get that piece.
Sure, that's not even.
Hunter, you get the first
Is
piece.
that okay?
Whatever. Find the midpoint of the circumference of the...
I cut my cake like all funky on my birthday.
Oh, that's not my piece.
My God, that's big.
You're really Hunter.
Like that?
Yeah, it's big actually.
That's good.
That's better.
Can I just ask you a
Read
real...
it aloud, Hunter.
Some birthday cards are rather plain, and some are really pretty. Some birthday cards are kind of dumb, and some are very witty. Some birthday cards are full of cash. That's what you're hoping. And there are cards like this one. Okay, doesn't open. Oh, that you can't even open. Oh well. Happy birthday. Wait. Happy birthday, Jordan.
Oh, will you stand next to him when I take
No.
a picture, please? Yes. It's his birthday.
Give him a kiss.
Okay, no, I don't think so.
Don't mess his hair.
Here, I see the moment. Sorry, I missed this.
Oh, look at that hair point.
Okay, like it's your birthday. Totally cool. Happy birthday, Hunter. Happy birthday, Uncle Greg.
Ooh. You want to hold it up? Look at me.
The money.
Honey, you don't have that many pictures.
Might be video tomorrow, I guess.
You passed a number of people.
There weren't that.
Nephew, have a wonderful birthday. A birthday means a time to spend on things you like to do, a time to use in ways that mean the very most to you. Hunter, since you exhausted all your chances in the Phoenix store, hope there is something new to entice you in the Cleveland store. Love you, Aunt Linda and Uncle Steve. Okay. Here.
Oh.
And that's exactly what you're wished. Have a wonderful day. And underlined and wonderful, not underlined, healthy, happy years ahead. Fondly, Aunt Cliff.
That could be the problem.
Okay, so the mailman took it?
Who's it? I don't know. So you'd know who it was from. Yep.
From Uncle Doug, Aunt Judy, Amelia, Elizabeth, and Brendan. There's nothing here.
I don't know who's on there.
My grandparents always buy us trees in Israel.
Plus the check.
Plus a check.
Does Grandma add the end?
Grandma has what?
It's one yet. Love Grandma and Grandpa. 5 trees.
No. 5 trees?
I only get 2.
I only get 2.
Because I was away at school. Ooh. Get something for your room.
Wow. We know my train won't fall off the desk anymore.
Wait, here, let me take a picture.
We also hope that
I
you'll
need a
start
new
using that
battery.
line. If you don't, you can take it back.
Maybe I'm one.
They're earth tones.
Let's see.
The girl in the store said you should wear them together.
Okay.
Isn't that something?
A year. And a picture of a car. Happy 15th birthday, only one more year. Underline, triple exclamation, scary. From Hayden.
That is it.
Did you really? Hayden.
Oh, he put a lot of thought and work into that.
Thank you.
It won't be long till I gotta need. I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. Y'all need somebody to lean on. I can sing. Yeah. 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 Sing. Yeah. Flowers. All you gotta do is call.
So stupid, I can't wait till next year he makes a fool out of
Why
himself.
Bill? Why not Bill?
Because Bill doesn't have the self-esteem. Right. Doug Rice is just, you'd be down in a week. He's just Doug Rice.
Though we have one family among the today that this is their 4th medieval day. And it's also their last medieval day. Unless they have some announcements for us. Also, we want to thank Dory and Blair Haas. This is their 4th one. And I got the word the first day of school in September that it better be cool on medieval day. So we did our best and it looks like we made it. This is about the 16th year, as far as we can tell, that we've done this program. Mrs. Rasper, who was Diane Siska's predecessor in 4th grade until a few years ago when she retired, started this program. And it began as a single class project, and it's grown into what you're about to see. Anella is in the back row, I understand, next to Mr. Drozdek, so welcome. Thanks today go to lots of people, and I'm not going to try to individualize everybody because when you do that, you always forget someone. But a big thanks to all of you parents. I know that costumes and props, just as you see them march in a couple minutes, you'll see the effort that went into these things, and not only for this program, but for Aesop's Fables a little earlier, and earlier than that, the Mummy Rap. So thank you to all of you for your support and help in all of these projects. We appreciate it. Your kids will remember all of these things that we've done in social studies this year. I got a letter just yesterday in the mail at home from one of the seniors who's graduating from Hawkins Upper School on Sunday afternoon, who was in 4th grade. And in his letter, he mentioned the Mummy Rap, Aesop's Fables, and Medieval Day as highlights of his Hawkins experience. So you'll hear this talked about for time to come, I think. One piece of business, and then we'll get on with the show. You may have already heard that you have a job at the end of this whole afternoon, and that is to help your son or daughter take his or her desk and all of the things that are right now over in the brown gym for the street fair, take that all apart and help get it across the blacktop back into Phillips Hall. Mrs. Palmer, the 3rd one of our triumvirate, will be over there with clipboard in hand and class list on clipboard, and you won't be allowed to take your child until she's officially checked you off. So, hope she heard you. Anyway, we will appreciate that, and it makes our job.
I'm Christopher Bridges, a rich merchant. I've made a lot of money. I have my own workshop. We make things out of silk and special cloths. Someday my daughter will need a husband, but for right now, I can provide your family with tools, seeds, and fishing nets so you can harvest your lands and water. I am a rich noble lord. I am very powerful. My castle was built to give safety to all my people.